Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great day. I hope everybody that was affected by Hurricane Ian last week is doing okay and starting to get back into the swing of things. I feel horrible for all the people that were directly affected on the west coast of Florida. The storm really was something else. So I hope everyone's doing good, they're with their families, and I just have my prayers out to everybody who was directly affected. But I wanted to take a couple minutes today just to get back in the swing of things, to see how everybody was doing. And I wanted to go over how you know if you're financially and mentally ready to invest in your business. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Jayce and I am owner and accountant of Hooked Accounting Services, and I am located down in the Broward County, South Florida region of Florida. So that's just a little bit about myself. I wanted to just go ahead and jump on in so we can discuss investing in your business and how to know if you're ready to do so. So there's three topics that'll really help you determine, am I ready to move forward with investment? So let's talk about the first one, and this is a key aspect, is knowing and being aware of an emergency fund. Do you have an emergency fund for your business established? If you don't, this is something you definitely need to focus on and plan so that you can make sure and have that emergency fund. Just like for your personal affairs, it is important to have an emergency fund for your business. We never know what's going to happen tomorrow, next month, the next quarter. We can only plan so much, but life does throw us surprises. So for an emergency fund, we need to make sure we have cash available to withdraw in case we ever need to have that available to us unplanned. We don't want to have to liquidate our assets, right? We invest in assets and make sure we have those to support our businesses. So we don't want to have to liquidate that. It's going to take our business and turn it back towards the negative and where we began. We also don't want to build up credit card debt. You're going to pay interest on money that really shouldn't have been collected on the credit cards because we'll have an emergency fund, right? If we have that emergency fund, we're not going to be paying interest. Less unexpected money we'll have to pay moving forward. You want to invest money that you can afford to invest. You don't want to invest money that you can't afford to, right? If you can't afford to lose that $5,000 for a piece of equipment or $5,000 for a new product line, you can't afford to do that. Why do that? Okay, plan, establish an emergency fund, put steps in place to make sure you're prepared in case you do come up to a loss with a new expenditure. We can kind of, plan for emergencies, establish this fund, plan for investments by using the historical data that we've collected. If you're doing your bookkeeping regularly, that's going to tell you how your business performed in past years, quarters, couple years. That information is going to help us plan for the future, for us to know this is what happened, this is possibly what we can expect in the future. And we can do that by comparing the profit and loss statement that is created when we keep your bookkeeping current. We can compare different periods of your income and your expenses. The second big point to consider when you're deciding if you're ready to invest is, have you been meeting your goals? And I'm not necessarily talking about your goals for your business. When you started your business, why did you start your business? A lot of us, it was for the freedom to be able to spend time with our families without having to get PTO, without having to request time during a busy season, not having to call in and say, I can't make it today, and worrying about your job being there for you when you get back tomorrow. Some of us, it was for the financial freedom, to be able to bring in more income than you would on a salary, on a W-2 job, to be able to have extra income to take your family on trips or to purchase a house that you've always wanted to have. We need to keep those goals in mind when we're running our business. We often get caught up in servicing our clients, making our business successful, but remember why you started your business. If you're really bogged down with the business aspect of running your own business, and you're not servicing your clients like you wanted to when you started your business. You had this picture of how you would service your client, and you're not meeting that picture. Keep that in mind. Use those goals. Continue to build towards those goals. Personally, you need to be happy and healthy. Are you working 24/7, 24 hours, 7 days a week on your business, and you're exhausted? You haven't taken any time for yourself. You maybe haven't gone to the beach or gone for a bike ride or done something that really lets you relax and just clear your mind. Your biggest asset is yourself. So if you're run down, you're not going to be performing to your highest potential with your business. So it's important that you take care of yourself. If you don't have time for certain business aspects, and those are bogging you down, keeping you from doing what you like to do personally. Like me, I love going out on the boat or to the beach. So if I don't have time to do that, and there's something that I can outsource, if I can have somebody who comes in and help me with my marketing or help me with my bookkeeping, that's going to free up some of your time to take care of you. Make sure you're paying your income tax. You have your business to provide you with income. The more income you have, the more successful your business is. That also means you have higher tax bills. Make sure you're paying those bills so that you don't have the IRS hanging over your head. It's hard to rest when you have the IRS looming in the back of your mind that you owe money to them. We don't want to get you on an installment agreement and then you have to worry about paying those payments all the time. Remember too, paying more taxes means you're bringing in more income. That's a good thing. The higher your tax bill, that means you're being productive, you're being profitable. Those are all good signs. Yes, we don't want to pay in more than we have to, but paying in what you responsibly should for the income you make, that's a good thing. So just kind of think of it that way. And again, don't feel pressured. This is something else that was spoken to me by one of my coaches, and it really hit hard. Don't be pressured. Feel pressure to try to achieve what others in your industry are achieving. Everybody's working at their own pace. There's people just starting their business. There's people that have been in business 30, 40 years. There's people that have been in business 10 years. Everybody's at a different stage. So don't feel pressured to overextend your business financially to get where you think you need to be in relation to other businesses in your industry. And the final point is to identify areas in your business that aren't your forte. There's something that you're either not well versed in or that you just hate to do. You're the business owner, right? You're trying to service your clients. You're making profit. So let's try to find some areas that you can have somebody help you with. You can pay somebody to help you do those things, to free up some of your time, to free up some of your resources of knowledge. You can hire myself or another bookkeeper or accountant to do your accounting work, to help you understand your numbers, to see where you need to go in the future. If you're not good at the marketing aspect, social media is a whole nother world to you. It seems like everybody's advertising social media. Google Ads, what is Google Ads? Hire somebody to help you do that. Okay, it can be a part-time person, it can be a full-time person. Just get somebody in there to help you, to free up your time so that you can enjoy your life. That's why we got into our own business, right? We wanted to be able to enjoy our life, be successful, and enjoy our families. So you have to make sure that you're physically and mentally and financially ready to invest. Okay, it may not be the best time to invest. You might not have an emergency fund even though you're profitable. So let's look at ways to take some of our profits, put it into emergency fund, and that way we can have that backup so that when it is time to invest, we're prepared for worst case scenarios, for losses, or we're prepared and we don't need it. That's a great thing too. It's a great feeling to be prepared and to not need it. That way it's always there for you. So remember, it is important to have an emergency fund, to take care of you, to keep in mind your goals. Where do you want to go in the future? Where do you want to go in a year? What were your plans when you started your business? And then to make sure that you are looking over your business as a whole and seeing where you struggle with time, you struggle with just the know-how, and you can have somebody come in and help you while you do what you know how to do best, and that's servicing your clients. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, if you would like assistance with your bookkeeping, you can feel free to comment below. You can also reach out to me. My Facebook page is Hooked Accounting Services, LLC. I ask that while you're there, please like my page and also share to your family and peers. Somebody else that you know may need to hear this today or a week from now or whenever you see it. So that's great help. We're all trying to work together to help one another so we can all live the best life we can, provide for our families, and have fun, because life is so short. We need to make sure that we're enjoying every minute of it. If you have any questions, again, always feel free to reach out. I do not see any questions here on the live. So I hope everybody is doing well. Again, if you are on the west coast of Florida, I hope everyone's doing well there too. And I will look forward to seeing you guys next week. Hopefully this fall-like Florida weather continues to stick with us. And if you need me, I'm here. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.